Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we're going to be making this Cadbury egg holder for, well, you can do it for anything, but this one's for Easter. You just stick your little Cadbury egg in there, and let me get one. Thought I had one in there. So it just slides right in there and then sits right there. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to be making the flower with you today because we made that, or I did a short video on that already, and so I have that one already done, so I'm going to be using that one. All right, so we are going to be using the Daffodil Daydream bundle that's in the Occasions catalog. This is carrying over, but I don't think it's going to be carrying over in the bundle price. So if you, usually it doesn't. I can't remember off the top of my head. So if you want the save 10%, I would get it now. And then I'm also using the Hippo and Friends dies. I'm using this one right here, and that is retiring. So if you want to get that, I would get that soon, because once things start running out, they're not going to replenish, and then you won't be able to get it. The brushed brass butterflies, that's a mouthful, is carrying over to the new catalog, which is coming out on May 2nd. I haven't gotten mine yet. I was able to view it online, but I haven't gotten mine yet, so I can't wait to see the real catalog. Also using the detailed tag topper punch, which is retiring, along with, I think it's called the Fancy. I can't remember what the other one's called, but they're both retiring, so we're not going to have any tag topper punches anymore, which is sad. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started here. So you're going to need a piece of Pool Party, and this measures just under 2 inches by 11 inches. And then you're going to need another piece that measures 3.5 by 3.5. That's for the little inside piece. And then this DSP, which is the Flowering Fields DSP. I'm just using this back side that kind of looks like a sky, I think. That measures 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Delightful Tag Topper Punch, and I'm going to punch each end. Now, I haven't been on for a couple of weeks because I've had a cold, and it's one of those ones where I cough incessantly and can't seem to stop. So hopefully I'm better, but I'm hoping, now that I say that, I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I'm hoping that I'm not going to start. But I can already feel one coming on. So sorry about that. All right. Then I'm going to take my trimmer, and I am going to score that at 6 7/16 from each side. So 6 7/16. So each one of these little lines here is a 16th. So you just have to count 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just before the 7.5 is what we're going to do, or I mean 6.5. So just before the 6.5. And we are going to score that and then turn it around. And again, score that. And then you can either bring in your, you have to use your trimmer for the 16th because the scoreboard doesn't have it. This one is going to be scored at 3/4 of an inch on all 4 sides. So you can either just use your trimmer since you have it, or you can bring in your scoreboard, either way. So 3/4 of an inch on all 4 sides. Oops, sorry. All right, so this we are going to fold and then burnish with our bone folder on both sides. Make sure that it's straight here. Kind of sad about the, well, I'm sad about a lot of things. The playful alphabet dies are going. There's quite a few things. But I mean, as far as I know, we don't have anything that's, you know, replacing some of the things, but that doesn't mean we won't get something down the way. So I folded and burnished on all of the score lines. I am cutting up to the 3/4 inch score line here, and then just cutting out a little wedge on the square part, and then you're going to turn it around and you're going to do that on the opposite side. Okay. Then we are going to take some glue and we're going to put that on the little, little squares. Oh, before we do that, shoo. Okay, let me wipe this off. Let me get a wipe here because we need to baby wipe here. Turn that glue off. Okay, let's just get that off there. Before we do that, we need to run this through, and then that'll dry. We need to use our little mini machine here, which is on sale for 20% off right now until the end of April. So if you have been wanting to get this little guy, which I love, I use this more than I use the big one. If at all possible, I use this one. I'm gonna take the layering circles. I'm taking the smallest layering circle. You need to cut out the little hole to put the egg in. So that's going to go right here in the middle. There are also select sets, bundles that are also an additional 20% off. So, or they're 20% off. So if you go to my store, my online store, and click shop now and sales and specials, it'll be right under there. All right, now we can take this and we will put some glue on each corner. And just hold that for a second. Make sure that it's good and dry there. And then we'll do it on the other side. Let me put this die away so that I do not lose it, because that would make me very unhappy. And then we will put these together right here. You could always use a mini clothespin or a clip just to get these to stay. So there is our little egg holder. Now we can put this in here, and I'm going to make sure that the ends, the I guess not so pretty ends, are towards the front and the back, just like that. And I'm going to put some liquid glue on either side. And then we're going to put those together just like that. Make sure that it's flush all the way down. And then hold those for a second. All right, just like that. Okay, now we will take some of the Pretty Designer Series paper, put some glue on the back of that. And then that's going to go on the front. And I think I want it like that, so that the the white is more at the top, so it kind of looks like more of a sky, I think, is what I'm going for here. All right, so that goes right on there. All right, and then this is going to go right on here, just like that. So I'm just going to put some, I just glued it. So let's put some glue on here. And I didn't put any at the bottom because I'm going to have to cut that off. So let's put that however you want to put that on there. All right, just like that. And then we can take our scissors. Now you could do this before you put it on. Doesn't really matter. Let me see. I'm gonna go up just a tad. All right, make sure that we have enough glue on there. All right, then let's just take a scrap of Whisper White. Let's see. I have a scrap bin next to me with all of white and daffodil, or not daffodil, very vanilla in there. I'm using this Easter Blessings right here. There also has Happy Mother's Day. You could do this for Mother's Day as well. We'll take a block. And I'm going to use some Memento. Okay. And then we'll just stamp that right on there. Good. What did I have? Oh, I had this because when I made these flowers, I sponged on a little bit of Calypso Coral just to make the pale papaya. That's what I had that for. All right, so then we're going to take the Hippo and Friends, and I'm using this one right here, and we'll get our little guy out again. And we'll put that in there. And then our die. Get this centered up here, hopefully. Use just a piece of tape here to make sure it stays. And then we'll send this one through. All right, and then there is that. And then that is going to be put on with a couple of dimensionals. Just the regular size. Oh, and it looks like, where is my ribbon? Okay, so this is going to go all the way down here. Just like that. All right. And then, hold on, I forgot my ribbon too. The pool party sheer ribbon. Thought I had everything in my container here. All right, so I'm just cutting off, let's do 5 inches. Probably don't even need that much. Maybe you'll need more. I didn't really measure when I put this first one together. So let's put the ribbon in, and then we're going to use the white twine from the, what is it called? Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. I'm using the white. So let's get a little piece of that. Yeah, you don't even need the 5 inches, but it's good to have the extra to, it's just easier with the, let's see, I found it was easier to tie this with something holding it together. So I just have, these are Stampin' Up! Mini clothespins that we had many years ago, but I use them quite a bit just for holding things mostly. Okay, so we're gonna get that, and then probably should have got a little bit more to tie the bow. Definitely should have got a little bit more. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with this small of a piece. All right, probably going to be out of your camera view for a second. All right, what do you know? I did it. Okay. All right. And then I'm just going to trim that off. All right. And This is going to be trimmed off as well. Whoops. All right. There we go. Get this out of the way. And then you can put your little mini egg in there. And then I'm going to take some of the brushed brass butterflies. And my take your pick tool. And, excuse me, I'm going to take a small one and put that down here. And then I will do a bigger one over here and another small one up here. All right, so there is your Cadbury egg, Easter egg holder. There's this one, and then here's the one that I made earlier. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.